We're in Barmouth, I think it's Barmouth, I don't know, which is the deepest West Wales, and it's a holiday resort, and it's actually quite nice and incredibly busy, which is part of the fun, I think. It's also incredibly sunny as well, so I'll be driving away from the sun because I'm driving east and then north and then west. It's quite tight around here. It's like Blackpool, but get ready for the surprise. There's a mountain right next to it, which I've pretty much climbed. I've been higher than that church, you can see. Now this will cut out a lot, so like, subscribe, chat, although I can't read the chat as I go over a level crossing, and don't forget to tick the bell. I've also had some food as well, which I don't normally do. I've had fish and chips, which I never do, so well, there you go. Now I need to get out of this town. I've walked all around here. The video will be up at some point in the future. I think it's one way. I don't know. I don't know if I've done the right thing or the wrong thing there, but anyway. Here we are. What can you do? So yeah, it's going to 100% cut out because I've literally, to get here, I drove over, well, pretty much Snowdon. And obviously there's no signal there, but we should be alright in the town centre. So like I say, just get the bell thing, and then when it's back on again, watch yourself, Jack, when you get back on again, just make sure that you don't miss out, because the countryside is stunning. So I walked all the way along here, walked down here, there's a church at the end of this road. So the road had to go round the church. It's alright because it brings us out where I need to be, which is the exit. People just don't seem to understand that cars can squash you. They also don't understand social distancing either. I know you're outside, so it doesn't matter as much, but it's still a fish and chip shop queue. And there was a guy. Currently in a traffic jam for some roadworks. The best network for coverage. I don't think so. We got through. They well slammed on the brakes. It's 1927, 18.5 degrees on the 30th of the 5th, 2021. It's basically Springbank holiday Sunday. So you'll probably go off again, but don't worry about it. It's not you, it's me. Well, it's not me. It's the coverage of the interweb. So this road is fabulous. This road is a fabulous road to drive on, and if it does cut off, you're missing a lot. So get yourselves down here in the car at some point, get really bendy. But again, fabulous to drive it. Hey, welcome back. That was a short one, that one. You missed a few nice bends. Just assume we've going from one transmitter to the next transmitter at the minute, but there's not many around because we're in the Welsh mountains. Now the plan is to go to Allah, and then hopefully that'll bring me out at Wrexham somehow in my head, or Betsy Coed, but that will never work with it because that is literally mountains. Talking of which, look where they've felled all these trees on the hill. It's quite amazing. So this is Welsh Wales, boyo. The home of Tom Jones, although he's from South Wales, I think. Yeah, he's not from North Wales. It's amazed me how they've chopped all these trees down on a hill like that. And then you see the piece of equipment that they use, or one of the pieces of equipment they use here. They've got a toilet up on the hill. A small blue cabin. Oh, one down here as well. About that all the way until I get to the motorways, I assume. Oh, we're in a conurbation now. We're in a village. Again, everything in Wales is just pretty. All the little cottages, well, apart from Rill. All the chapels. On the hill there on the left. It's very short, 30 mile an hour this. Just get you through the village, and you come out the other side. And then it's 40, and then back up to national speed limit. Another chapel on top of that hill there. A very big house up there. I'm amazed this is working. Signal one. Well, welcome back. It's going to be very arsey this, isn't it? Although we're at national speed limit, we're only doing 40 at the minute. Although the traffic lights where we were at earlier, there was a line of vehicles right up behind us, but can't even see them now. So they must be doing 30. Should be angering all the other vehicles behind, which you can't overtake on here. Right, we're up to 50. Got a junction ahead. Lots of brake lights, so I think someone's turning here. Hopefully the car in front. No, it's just slowed down. Even though there's no one trying to get out at all. Right, in the distance, that was a bit of a straight run. I can see them cars behind us. They're actually gaining on us now. So I've been to Blind New Festiniog today, and somewhere else. I've done 3 videos anyway today. Next weekend looks like it might not be suitable for shooting videos, so get them in while we can. We get another day tomorrow as well. there's nowhere to overtake here. So we're all stuck behind. I think it's like one of them pretend 4x4s. Not sure exactly because it's quite a way ahead of us. Oh, nice corner. Another nice corner even at this speed. Oh, no, now we're being slowed down by the silver car. The other car's gone. Unless the other car's overtook the silver car, it's the silver car that's causing the problem, which it might be. So I have to wait for a straight bit and see what happens. Oh, we're down to 30 again. Yeah, the 4x4 has gone. Clanethlid. Probably. Weirdly, the silver car just seems to have one speed, so it's caught up with the 4x4 that's doing 30. Yeah, I'm going to go right at this roundabout. Hopefully everyone else will go left. No? 4x4's gone right. Everyone's going right. Oh, I might go left then. I'll go left. Oh, this is not going to be good, I'm afraid, girls and boys. In numerous ways. Do get a free road for the time being. 40 mile an hour speed limit here, so we'll stick to about 37. That looks like a signal box there. Don't see any railways around here though. That's a bit weird. Anyway, national speed limit. You're probably going to disappear again now, but it might be for a bit longer this time. So Betsy Coed is 29, Port Manica's 22. Going to turn my lights on as well, I think. It's quite dark in these woods. I don't want cars coming the opposite direction. They were thinking of overtaking. It's probably not a good idea because I'm coming the opposite direction to them, obviously. The scenery is amazing. This road is amazing. Hey, you're back. You've just missed a nice stretch of road. Don't worry about that. You're going to go again because this is quite low down. Little cottages all there, tiny. It's because Welsh people are tiny. That's why I'm small, because I'm 1/16 Welsh. Catching up with a couple of vehicles, or is it? Yeah, just two vehicles. That's a rate of knots. It's running to a 40. 40 area, which then goes down to a 30. Galchind. deer sign. We caught it before, but said they don't bother with them in Wigan. It's a shame because they probably should do. Right, we'll go back up to 40 now. Then we can go back up to national speed limit in a short while. Just joined us, we're driving through North Wales and the mountains, so it will break off quite regularly, but it does seem to be reconnecting as well when I find another transmitter, so just bear with us. Just have some fish and chips as well, which is very unusual. I don't normally eat when I'm out and about filming, but I'm doing something different this year. You'll find out more about that maybe even tonight, to be fair. Have caught the sun, I've just noticed. Is this car going to overtake or not? Because if it's not, I'm going to have to overtake two of them at the same time, and I don't really want to do that. The Nissan is thinking about overtaking. Now we can't. My mates no one's caught us up, I'll be honest with you. Downhill. I'd have done it, but the car hasn't got a huge amount of oomph. I could have done one of them, but not two of them together. Mind you, it might be downhill the other side of this hill, unless we're going uphill at the moment. Down to 30 miles an hour. Downhill now. Alright, okay. The irony. Showing them I'm interested to overtake, so hopefully they'll get the idea now. Obviously I wasn't going to do it there, but I want to kind of get home this side of Bank Holiday Monday. See the mountains though in the distance. Hopefully is glorious. To my left is like it's a wide U-shaped valley, and we're about a third of the way up it, and it carries on obviously to my right as well. Turning off. Yeah, okay, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Getting caught up behind us as well now. So hopefully now that's gone, the car in front can do the business. Now there's only one car. If it doesn't do the business, I can overtake that fairly easily. A little bit faster. I'm getting caught hand over fist by the car behind me though. Right, this car's shifting now. Good. As this is working for this long, I thought it would have cut out by now. Bearing in mind we're on the hills and mountains of Wales. Car just disappears. The fair car behind us was catching us up and now isn't. It's now holding station, so we're all doing the national spell. Me and him are doing national speed limit, the car in front isn't. Let's get to another village, is it? Yeah. So we're heading toward. Right, I lost you then, which was weird because we drove through a village. What can you do? I don't think you heard the bit where I said the car that was ahead of us and then just disappeared. It's turned off at that village. I don't know whether you heard that or not. Or did it? There's another silver car going round to the right, to the left on this road. This is such a good road. It's just a shame it keeps cutting out. So like it says, farming traffic. No poo Sherlock. Surrounded by fields, I expect farming traffic. It's just a shame I'm going to end up in traffic jam at some point. fair, I think I drove over them mountains earlier. So I ended up in Blanufestiniog. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe we're going to go through Blanufestiniog again. Yeah, Festiniog Blaney is 3 miles away. It'd be interesting to see how the thing copes. If this works, you are going to get the most amazing views of slate quarries. It may go off, but it should come back on again. So stay with it. Because Blanufestiniog is actually a fairly sizable village. I can't even call it a town. Look at that scenery. That's what I love about Britain. You've got all this different landscapes and everything everywhere. You know, you go in the Lake District and you've got all the peaks and everything. Well, the Peak District too. And then you go to the Lake District, you've got all the mountains there. It's amazing. So, we should be very close now to Blanufestiniog. This goes very narrow here. No, it's not what I thought it was. I drove past something earlier and it was tighter than a gnat's thingy. You're back. Yeah, this is quite tight. Not held by the sun, completely blinding you as well. And me. So we're in Llanfestiniog. So would you want to live in that house? I wouldn't. Even though the view is spectacular. I'd always be frightened of someone driving into the corner of the house. So, I don't remember going under a bridge. Turn right here. Lost in... oh, hang on. That's a dead end anyway, but there's a sign there. Yeah, it's alright. We are going the right way. But different way from the way I came earlier. So, yeah, we can't go down there because it's... well, we can't actually. Rabbit warren. So yeah, as I said, as long as the camera holds out, i.e. battery, and the signal holds out, you're going to get some amazing views very soon of stuff you may have never seen before, because I must admit it blew my mind first time I saw it, which is basically slate mines. They are stunning. So we're doing 30 at the minute because I'm assuming this is a 30. I think it'd be a bit bonkers if it wasn't. Oh, there you go. There we go. National speed limit again. So again, may cut off. Stick with us, and we will be back. So just keep it on in the background. Well, if you're doing something else, do something else, and then you leave and come back on again. Because I fear we are going to go off. But again, look at the scenery while you can. Stunning. I take the mickey out of a lot of places I go to, but it's difficult when you're in Wales. Though it wasn't difficult when I was in Swinton. I was like gifted. The gift that kept on giving. Brakes on. We're in Blinding Festiniog, which is currently 40, and then probably go to 30 as soon as the sun comes and blinds us again. Steady on, love. Right, this rings a bell. This is tight as well. Because it would be. We were expecting people to have cars everywhere when they built these places, so it makes sense. And then we've got cyclists as well. Oh, cyclists have disappeared. Is that car going to wait for us, or are they going to make it difficult? Yeah, they're going to wait for us. It's nice. Mondeo. With the Aston Martin. I mean, if I was an Aston Martin owner, I'd want my money back as soon as I put the grill on a Mondeo. Good news is, I'll never afford an Aston Martin or a Mondeo, so it's never going to affect me in any way either. So. Seems to be quite quiet. That's probably one bonus of coming around at this time of night. It is quite quiet. As we head into the town centre where I was filming earlier. It's got a narrow gauge railway as well as a normal size railway, which is unusual. To 4 hours parking is £3.30, which is great if you're staying all day. Well, staying for 4 hours. Not so great if you're not. Dragon service station there. Looking yeah. Spot the asshole in a Audi, obviously. Ah! The sound is too bright. Thank you. Yeah, I walked around here earlier. Really friendly place, I'll be honest. Don't go behind the mountain as soon as you get to the shadow. There's a railway station to the left. It's all the way around here. It's nice. Like I say, it's a nice town, I'd probably call it actually now. But this is the bit I was on about. On the right. Left, I mean, sorry. On the right is a cliff. On the left is the slag heaps from the mines. Which makes you wonder how hollow it is underground. Yeah, someone reversing. That's an interesting concept. But yeah, this is on both sides now. Just stacks and stacks and stacks of slate. It is amazing landscape. Your lens is dirty. But yeah, it's absolutely gobsmacking. You just better coming the other way, I'll be honest. And that's where that rope thing is, where you, well, cable where you slide down screaming. And these are all the houses of the, well, I assume the mining houses on the left. For the miners to live in. And then again, even more of this stuff. Welsh slate. Still active as well. Right, we need to run at this because this is very, very, very steep. Yeah, one of the lads was telling me in the town earlier that all about the history of the mines and everything. It's very impressive. Get out of the way, thank you. We're now in Conway. Landscape again completely different from earlier. I'll be honest, we're barreling down here, but it is incredibly steep, so why not? But notice it's not the camera as well. There was, it's the actual. It's like a mist forming. Racing between rocks and walls at the minute, which is fun. that you're still with us. Oh, I thought they were braking, they just turned the lights on. So we are travelling remarkably slowly. It gives you a chance to take in the scenery, I suppose. Where are we now then? We're now in Dolwell, yeah. It says we slow down to 30, but to be fair, we weren't much over 30. Nice village. Church on the right and then the chapel on the left. Well, it's a Methodist church, that one on the left. Again. Now this car can shift when it wants to, when it wants to. So again, beautiful countryside. It's more of a V-shaped valley now than a U-shaped valley. Although it's still pretty wide, to be honest. Actually looking at it, it is more of a U-shaped valley. I'm genuinely shocked that this has worked as well as it has. We've had a few blackouts, but overall it's done really well. Although this looks like a blackout spot coming up, but it keeps coming back on again, so just bear with it. Oh, maybe not then. Weirdly, the cars behind us have dropped back quite a long way.
shifting. Mind you, I'll be shifting as well if these weren't in front of us. It won't sound as good as that, obviously, because it's not an Audi. But we're at the bottom of a very huge valley at the moment. You can't see on the right, but it goes up incredibly high. So it's catchy uppy time with the silver car in front. Cars behind me have dropped back quite a lot, so I might drop back a bit as well, just so we get to see more of the road rather than just the back of a Clio. Oh, this is a very tight. I hope this stays on. This is one of the tightest corners I've ever seen. Please stay on, please stay on. To the railway bridge. And then around the corner. Ridiculous. Right, the cars behind us have caught up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars behind me, then me, 8, and then car in front 9, 10, 11. So the silver car has got 11 cars behind it. And it's driving along with no care in the world. So I don't know how you're supposed to overtake on this corner. Seems very dangerous. So we're all roughly evenly stationed. We're driving to Bedford Coed in the Welsh Wales. Boyo. We've come from Barmouth, which was a lovely, lovely place. My arms are quite red now, as is my nose. But that's just from the gin. Right. Let's figure out what we're going to do here. Ideally, the silver car gets out of the way. That would be the ideal thing. Look at that house, that's like a fantastic house, isn't it? But again, you won't want to live there in the middle of winter. We have right of way here, which is good. Is that someone on a bike? Yeah. Always wave to people on bikes. Their life's sad enough. So just give them a wave, cheer them up a little bit, let them know you care. I mean, you don't, but let them think you do. Oh my god. I get out and walk quicker than this. River's on the left now, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but it's quite a nice river, quite flat. They're going that way, I'm going to go the other way then. I'm going to go Llangollen. I just want to have a free road. even though there's some horrendous traffic lights in the other town I was at today. I can't remember the name of, because I kept saying it wrong. Corbin, I kept calling it Corbin, I think it was Corwin. Anyway, we've got a free road now. This is a fantastic road. This is one of my favourite roads of all time. I used to, when I had the Ford Escort, I used to go to Wales at night, like Rhyl or whatever, and then drive along this road at like 1 o'clock in the morning with my spotlights on, obviously main beam and everything, and it's so dark up here. You can see cars from miles away, even though the bends are there. So it was cutting corners, going wide on corners and everything. It was fantastic. Now it's all speed check cameras, average speed check, and other stuff, and obviously it's daytime as well, so yeah, everyone else went the other way, including all the cars that were behind me, so this was a good call until we get stuck in the traffic. Concentrating on the road now, because I'm the first car at the moment until I catch up with the next lot. There's a sign there saying Bendy Road, no poo Sherlock. The car ahead, I saw it just go around this corner. Whoa, you will not believe how tight that is. There's a couple of cars ahead. You have to be carefully, because there's a bit of a drop as well there. Not only do you hit a wall, you go in a ditch. Good news for you is the sun's behind us. The bad news for me is it's reflecting in the wing mirror, door mirror. So we're heading towards Llangollen on the A5. And these cars are quite well spaced out, so in theory I can overtake them. The problem is they've got more power than me, and probably local knowledge. There's another, oh no, that's it, yeah. Right, I'll let this car know ahead of me my intentions. Oh, there's another car in front, so okay, that's buggered that up. Unless some of these cars turn off, which would be great. By some I mean all of them. Sadly not. Nebo, 2 3/4 miles. Motorbikes love this road, and you can see why, because it is amazing. Even at this speed, it's still fun to drive. Maximum speed 35 mile an hour, you don't see that very often. Of course everyone ignores it. I've said that we did that at 35 mile an hour. amazed that this is still working. I think it's fair to say my smack's been gobbed. Right, what I'm not going to do is drive to Wrexham, because I reckon that road there will be a nightmare, the A55. I'm going to keep on the A5 until I cross the M6, and then I'm going to come up the M6. We're in Paddock now. This is some of the most fun you can have with your clothes on driving on these roads, even at these speeds. Imagine doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning, spotlights on, pitch black, in a rear wheel Ford Escort Mark II when you're in your 20s. Ah, bliss. Now I'm middle-aged in a crap car, in a line of traffic with more middle-aged people ahead of me, but I still want to drive like I'm a 20-year-old, which is very sad. But someone pointed out a while ago, and I've kind of oh, you just missed Game of Thrones there. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click that bell so you get notifications when I go online. Going to do another drive home tomorrow from a completely different part of the country as well, so it won't be Wales. I don't know where it'll be, but it won't be Wales. That toll house there, in the older days you'd have to pay to go past there. They'd have a gate across the road, and you pay them a penny or something and they let you past. But they're pulling away from me now. I'm not happy about that, I'll be honest. I was enjoying the scenery. Wow. So time check, it's 20:27, it's 17.5 degrees, and it's the 30th of the 5th, 2021, and I'm currently driving shirtless because it is boiling. Right, so they've had enough of that one. So it's my turn next. Bit of action there. It's a bit like the Monaco Grand Prix, isn't it? Only pedestrian pace. There's very few places to overtake. To be fair, I don't really see the point at the moment. Police enforcement cameras. Right, no overtaking from now on. Right, obviously, oh, the car's just come rattling up behind me. First vehicle behind me for a while. Doing 25 miles an hour. Well, to be fair, 2 cars at the front are turning off. So, that's fair enough. Hopefully 3. No, just 2. That's not a real policeman, that was just a high-vis jacket stuck to a telegraph pole. Yeah. Welcome to Wales. Police shortages are a bit ridiculous around here. Right then, so we've got rid of the 2 cars up front. Now they might have been going slow, they might have been slowing us down. So I can only assume that we'll go a bit faster now and actually make this exciting. More exciting. Oh no, we can't. Oh, space enforcement cameras now. Although I did overtake coming here with the speed enforcement cameras because we basically come to a halt in between the cameras, and everyone else carried on when they got going at 50. And I'm like, nah, do better than that. So yeah, got past them all, and then had a nice run into Llangollen. So we're going to Llangollen and we're on the A5. And starting to have a bit of movement at the front now. We are up to 50. Oh, the car in front. Oh, we're doing 45 actually. Wasn't going to overtake them, I'm just letting them know I'm going to overtake them. Actually thinking about it, no I'm not, because we're doing 50 and it's average speed checking it. Right, the 4x4 has got past. I think everyone. Oh no, not quite, it's now behind the silver car. The Golf doesn't want to be overtaken by me, so they've hammered it off. Now look how flat the landscape is, because we're heading into England. The Welsh hills and mountains, long gone. Little baby sheeps. Some brown cows. Oh no, brown cow. In the right field. Speed check area. Fantastic road, even in traffic. We've got, hopefully the silver car is going to pull off at some point. Karting, cardigale, as they call it here. Looks like it's actually doing something as well, looks like it's open. Yeah, there goes the 4x4 past the silver car. So the VW is thinking about going past the car in front. The problem is the gap's too small between them. Now we're in Garrigarigdrutian, which is probably not how you say it, to be honest. one's turned off. So it tells us now the speed cameras. Yep, which means there's no more speed cameras now. So I can think about overtaking these 3 cars. See my shadow waving. Guy behind me thinks I'm an idiot now. In front of me thinks I'm an idiot now. Don't brake in front of me. I didn't want to do that then, but I got forced into it because the car behind me was right up my jack seat. So now we've got the silver car, the one that was leading us astray earlier. It's annoying, them 2 cars I've just overtook have both turned off at that junction behind me. Grrr. We got a decent run at it though. Right. I didn't want to overtake 2 cars at once then, I really didn't like that, but anyway. A bit of a gamble, but we'll go for it. Four before is long gone, isn't it? This thing's weird. Mercedes. Like a coffin on it. And there we go. Let's see if we can catch up the 4x4. Chances are there's more traffic ahead, so that they'll catch up with us again. Well, at least we've got an open road now. Tenants or tenants. I'm sure this was not here 30 years ago. I don't remember driving through something like this. I'm even more impressed. You can still see me, bearing in mind I'm driving through a cutting in the middle of Wales. live streaming on YouTube. That's mental. I'll take it all back here. There's a tractor. First one I've seen for a while. There's the 4x4. Welcome back. It doesn't seem interested in overtaking the other car. Just confused me a little bit. Let's go with it anyway. Oh god, all them vehicles we were behind before, don't pull out in front of us. That would be vexing. Something waiting at the lights. It would be an indignity for me to overtake this. Bearing in mind, it's done all the lead overtaking up to now. Got signs say no road markings because they've patchwork. So it's a little bit unnecessary, that sign saying that. Oh, we got a red light here. What's this for? Oh, it's changing to green. Oh, they're off. I've got the silver car and two other cars. Two of earlier cars I know nothing about. We're now in Corbin. Yes, I know it says car 1, but it's not funny. So I did the first video today. It's got an amazing statue of a man on a horse, well, a knight on a horse. It's on the left, so you'll get. Oh, I'm gonna say, don't cut off now. We're in a town, for God's sake. Quite tight through here. But it is very pretty. Got a lovely church as well. Like a good church. Yeah, I could have gone a bit further down there actually. Never mind. I did the pink house. Right, here we go. Keep an eye on the left. Behind the white van. I'll go really slow for it. That statue is amazing. Don't worry, there's nothing behind me. Your local nicer is shut at 2047. 17 degrees, 30 for the 5th, 2021. He waved back. I waved to that lad and then he waved back. I thought it was a guy, to be fair, but he waved back. Oh, brilliant. Oh, God. Small things, you know. Keep me amused for hours. Right then, so black car at the front is I won't catch that up. So these two in front of us need some attention. Now, in Llangollen, there's a set of traffic lights that are an absolute swine coming the other way. But I don't know what they're like going this way. And I know we're not that far from Llangollen, so I'll have to wait and see on that one. Ow, 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 leg, itch, itch, itch. Just realised I'm still shirtless as well. Oops, never mind. It's still warm enough. It's warm in here anyway. Mile an hour. I thought the black car was a flying. Welcome back. It's like a podcast, isn't it? Where they play music. Then they go, then just carry on where they left off. Because you can't play the music on podcasts. Car catching us up at the behind me. So we're heading to 40 territory. Though we're doing 35. So I don't know why anyone braked then, but anyway. Hopefully one of these cars is going to Carroll, which is left. Well, the black car isn't. This other car isn't. Just realised the number plate of that car in front of us is bizarre. It's three letters and then loads of numbers. Expecting that straight bit. There's a nice gap though between this car and the next car. That needs to be more alert this time. Straight bit there, but there's cars coming the other way. One of them's a lorry. is slowing down, so hopefully the car in front is turning off. Or is it just because it's 30? We're doing 25 now. It's 30 and 250 yards, and we're still doing 25 now. I know they sped up because they saw the national speed limit sign, and now they're slowing down again because it's the 30, the actual 30 this time. Black cars made a bit of a getaway, and these two got much closer together, which is not good. So do one of these turning off. Right, we're in a village and it went off. We're out of the village and it's come on again. Now the car in front is braking heavily. So the black car has pulled off, which is all well and good. That's not the car we need to go. It's the silver one. I've said that. Crikey. Okay, nice tree. BMW's right up my backside as well. And there's a car behind that one now, which I think might be the black car actually. Oh, it's not, it's a van. And I was going to say, I think the black car pulled into a petrol station thinking it was open and it wasn't. So I was joined on the back again, but no, it's a van of some sort. See where they've chopped the trees down. It's like I don't even know if they plant them on that angle, never mind chop them down on that angle. So they're growing some new trees on there, little ones sprouting. Another toll gate. Just love these roads. And I'll keep saying that, it's a bit boring, but not else to say really, other than these roads are amazing, even at these speeds. Oh, you probably just speed now because I'm going through some trees. Dum 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 dum. No, maybe not then. The other silver car's gone. Is that it? No. It's a lot darker than it looks on camera. turn the lights on, finally. But they've probably been on a while. I'm looking ahead of the car, see if there's anywhere I can get past. So, good news, we've got past. Bad news, another car's pulled out in front of us. Oh, God's sake. This place has got a crazy golf course. WTF? I think these are the traffic lights that caused all the problems earlier. Well, coming the other way, not this way. And there's a huge line of cars. Huge. Oh, this is going, that's good. And the good news is as well, the traffic lights have slowed us down a bit. So that the cars in front that were waiting at the traffic lights can get away. But I must have been coming the other way to these traffic lights. It must have been about an hour. Absolute chaos. And this is Langachen. 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 Crikey. Get the idea these traffic lights are broke. Or the timer's broke on them or something. But yeah, the traffic was ridiculous. I ended up chatting to a couple of Hells Angels on the way here as they pulled up next to me, because I made room for them. And yeah, that was quite amusing. Got this silver vehicle in front of us and then the van, which seems to be making a bit of a getaway. We're doing 25 at the minute. Oh, hi up. Must have heard me. We're now doing 30. Another tall house. Yeah, we're doing 30 now. Well, just under, but it's not 25, so I'm not bothered. As we get to, yeah, stationary all the way along here. Come the other way. Right, we're up to 40. And we are up to 40 as well, which is good. On the footpath. car in front. Right, the vehicle in front of us brakes going around this corner. So I'm thinking that's a good idea. Although it's not. Just take 4th accelerator instead. It's quite bendy. Still on the A5, we've just gone through Llangollen. To be fair, I think we were still stopped here, queuing up to get in Llangollen. It took forever, and a bit longer than that. In fact, it was from a rather wide left-hand junction, which is a right-hand junction this time, where we started queuing up from, and obviously didn't know why. Well, there might have been an accident or anything. No, it's just stupid traffic lights. So we're in Trevor now, which sounds very wrong. Sign there telling trucks that there's no satellite signal. GPS ahead. Which could make life interesting for you trying to watch this. So we're going through a bit of a dark patch. Right, we're at the other side. Right, we're at the other side. Where the van's gone. Might have turned off, to be fair. sign said marina on it, and we're on a hill. How does that work? That's what we're around about. Okay. Not really a roundabout. All the van's there, the van's ahead of us. So we've got the next roundabout. Oh, looks like we've got to go on Wrexham. Oh. Nowhere else to go. Go this way. Oh, that's amazing. This is the A483. Oh no. We're going to hit traffic very soon. Having said that, it's 9:15. Might not be much traffic to hit. So we'll keep on this road. Be home in less than an hour. Assuming there's no traffic. Six miles to Wrexham. It's baked on. There's a lot of flies. attacking the window screen. And they're not winning.